Hello and welcome to another episode of All Sports Takes. Today we are going to be going over our Thursday night football predictions for week 11 between the Jets and the Patriots. But before we do that, let's recap last week a little bit. I went 10 and 4, John went 9 and 5, bringing our total records up to I am at 96, 52 and 1, John's at 95, 33 and 1. I have a game lead as the Texans they pulled off a miracle comeback on the Jags. That was our one differential game. John, how'd you feel about last week? I'm sure you felt pretty good.
I felt great other than the stupid ass game where the Jags lost. But to be fair, I was on the beneficial side of the Broncos Giants game a couple weeks back, so I can't really be complaining. They're about the same amount of comeback. But one game differential is not that big of a deal, so I
And
overall felt pretty good. And
Bears
this
Bengals last
week's
week.
what?
Bears Bengals last week was tough.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think there's gonna be a lot of differentials this week as well. Some pretty interesting games for sure.
Mm. Well, we have an interesting one because the Jets are on a two-game winning streak right now, John. And the Patriots, wow. How about them Patriots? How do you feel about them Patriots, John?
Pissed I didn't pick him, but I'm just glad we won. It was a great game to watch. Just overall great game. Super excited we won. Everyone looked good. We even had a couple of injuries, and we still were able to pull it out. So
Just shows
really
what
excited.
it just shows what happens when you actually play the running back you drafted.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. We had to like get our starting running back injured and our second string running back to tear his ACL just to play him. But hey, at least we know he's good now, which we've been known. But they just don't want to play him. But it was
Yep.
good to see him ball out.
Anyway, John, Jets versus the Patriots in New England on Thursday Night Football. Patriots are pulling up with some sexy ass jerseys. I don't know if you've seen those. Those look pretty
Come
nice.
on, I've seen those, bro. I've seen those.
Anyway, Jets have been looking pretty good. I do have to say they beat the Bengals, not a really good team. They beat the Browns, not a really good team, but two wins is impressive nevertheless. With that being said, the Patriots look too good to not vote against them to win this game. However, I do want to point out this is a division matchup. Jets sometimes have the Patriots money. They sometimes makes this game pretty close. I have the Patriots winning this one, but only 27 to 20. And I'm curious to see what you have as a score for this one.
Well, to be honest, I know the Jets have won the past two games, but if you really look into the game, Justin Fields has thrown for maybe like 100 yards in these two games. He's played like shit. They've just had some really good defensive plays and really good special teams. So, I mean, yeah, a win's a win, but like I just don't think it means that much, especially ones against the Browns. And I do think the Bengals are a good team. They just don't have a defense, so that's what really hurt them. But I do see this not being a total blowout, but obviously I'm going to pick the Patriots here. I'm taking them 28 to 15. I think we've lost the Jets maybe once or twice in the past like 10 years, 20 matchups or so. So I mean, I don't really expect an upset. I think it'll be another pretty boring primetime game. No, there hasn't been many good primetime games the past couple weeks, but yeah.
I just want to point out that the Patriots are favored 11 and a half, 11 and a half.
It wouldn't be a crazy take to take the under there, to be
I
honest.
think I'm taking the Jets to cover that line, John.
I wouldn't hate the play. I mean, I definitely think there's definitely a chance the Patriots do cover that, but there's also a chance it doesn't. I mean, personally, I wouldn't bet on that line. I think it's a pretty hard line to bet on. Really could go anyway. I'd more focus on player props. Definitely a Justin Fields under total yards for me. Um, Drake May passing yards, I'd have to go,
Mhm.
or Drake May rushing yards, considering they don't have Quentin Williams or Sauce Gardner anymore. I do think the Patriots will be able to dice up that defense.
I do want to know that Travion Henderson should be the lead back once again, as Ramondre Stevenson is limited as of Monday. So
Yeah.
take, I think as fantasy starts, I would definitely recommend starting Travion Henderson if you did not do that last week. I know I did. I would recommend starting Drake May if obviously he's been falling out.
I
Uh,
would bet on Henderson rushing attempts. He doesn't get that many, but I think his velocity will be increased after last week, and the line should be pretty low considering he doesn't get a lot of attempts. So I'd look into that line
further,
personally.
furthermore, I think that you can look into Breece Hall anytime touchdown. I think if the Jets are going to score a touchdown, Breece Hall is going to be looking to be that guy. You played pretty well last week. John, any other fantasy advice slash betting advice for this game?
No, can't really say anything else. Just excited to watch the Patriots play on prime time, even though it is against the Jets, but excited for this game.
I'll be definitely rooting for the Patriots in this one. I'm hoping that they make the playoffs, and I think they're in a good position to win the division.
I
Uh,
think we are, especially with the Dolphins upsetting the Bills last week. So
and the Bills have a really tough game, which we are going to be getting into um, in our Week 11 predictions, which we recommend you check out. That'll be posted about a day after this video is posted. But thank you guys for watching as always. We appreciate you. We appreciate the support we get. Um, and we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and that's posting consistent videos and good takes. Alrighty. Thank you for watching as always. Peace.
peace.